Hello, Sleven. Okay, I see an issue. Hello, Memoski. Papa's balloon, you're evil. Who's the real evil one here? You. I programmed it in as a test of morality. Alright. Hello, deadads. Look how happy he is. And he's done. Hello, Matthew Hamill. Alright, this is working as I wanted it to. Whee! It works perfectly, except for that part. Any OST wishes today before we move on to the overworld? Japan's abuse of pen maybe to catch the game after 9 days, but you made it sound as though it was bad for the game to have such a bug. You might have misunderstood something. A bug like that is completely irrelevant. Shouldn't you try? Well, you don't want to try to include bugs on purpose, right? I don't know, it depends on what you mean by bad, really. Like, it is a bug, for sure, right? And it is arguable that you should not have bugs in your video game. The blue coin incentivizes you even more to pop the balloon. Okay, well, if you steal money from an old grandma, you also get money. But, like, do you feel that the government incentivizes you to do those things? Paper Mario OST? Let's do it. How about Super Paper Mario OST? I don't think it's a bad thing that you can crash Mario in 39 days manipulating the pen, you know. And of course it does help the game's popularity, like even now. It just feels wrong to on purpose produce bugs. And it also feels wrong to have there be a bug and be like, we want this bug to be there. I imagine had this been caught before the game released, then Nintendo would have patched it out basically. Hello Seymour. It is 2 p.m. 14:00. This is the time I stream at every single time I stream. Ooh, there's some serious lag going on here. Holy crap. Holy crap, house. My game is lagging like crazy. What is this lag? This is not normal. What? This is genuinely so uncomfortable to work with. Holy shit. I'm not crazy, right? This is like 3 frames a second. Maybe more than 3, but like less than 12. Oh, now it's back to normal. Hey! Ooh, there's the MB. Oh, it's Pixel Palabra. We have new animations. Ooh, and he's making a roller coaster animation. Looks very nice. Pixel Palabra has been making a lot of animations for Mario in this game. Man, I kinda really want a new Paper Mario. And I want it with Super Paper Mario gameplay. Because I am not a TTYD fanboy. Take that. Maybe suggestion, but I want to start modding Mario 64 and I was wondering if you had any suggestions. I always tell people start with a small mod, make something you can finish in like a month at most, maybe like with 10 stars, and then go from there. I'm thinking of making a video about the Missing Link's new version, which it does have a new version. Do you guys think it would be interesting for me to talk about the game's design a little bit? Because this game was pretty successful, so I feel like I can talk about the game's design without it being weird. If you make a bad game and then talk about your game's design, that always feels super weird to me. That's like, I don't know, making a pile of trash and then justifying why you made trash. That's what it feels like. But if you made the banger and then you're like, yeah, this is how I made a banger, that feels good. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Hello, Velza. I've been feeling super dizzy all day. I think something might be really wrong with me. You're concerned for possible hats that could be used on US Cosmetics and replace your most recent read if you want to have a look. Alright, Insecto Sheep. Let me see that. I don't see it. Oh, here. So that's remember doing the center screen head concentrated by items per page level in the game. It's explaining the page level. Yeah, what do you think? See? These are cute ideas, but also I'd have to do so much shit to make this work. And I don't know if I want to go through all the pain to do this, especially if I also add Luigi. There would be like 32 models extra I have to do, and oh my god, that's a lot of work. Difference in shade alpha? It seems to be. Hey. That's kind of nice. I like it. Okay, we have to kind of close the mountains here, or it's not going to look right. Challenge, as in a 3D modeling challenge for me, or like as in a design challenge for you? So I am most certainly not looking for a 3D modeling challenge. Okay, good. See, this might be important. We kind of have to close off the background here before we can move on with this. I think something like this could look fine. Maybe even like so. That looks cool, I think. I think this will come out very cool. Nice. Yeah, did I just mark this forest and then was like, yep, that's good? Dang, okay, this is gonna be weird. Especially this section here. But it's unique, and that's good, I think. So there's just going to be forest here. And then here it's gonna go up into mountains. Damn, is my chat fucking dead today? Did I miss something? You're all just watching? Is something happening today that I'm missing? Hello, Lenny LP. I think this would work a lot better if I just put up a wall here. And redo this. And then the forest can block all that. so. Yeah, I wasn't sure if Restream just genuinely stopped showing me in the chat or if just no one was here. This is effect reminds me of Shantae. Super Paper Mario. It's probably the other way around, that Shantae is kind of like Super Paper Mario. Because that's such a big popular franchise. Maybe I should play a Shantae game sometime. Hello, Asku. I think we mostly got this working now. Those are nice rock walls. So I want some weird rainbow cave spirals going inside here, because I feel like that fits the vibe of Dino Domain super well. Like it goes magical. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, magic, we're entering the past. What the hell? Okay, I actually think at this point it's easier to just say fuck it than really doing UVs. Does it work? It does, and it looks pretty good too. Hello Kenneth, you want to edit videos? Why don't you? Who's stopping you? Hello Akire. Hello Dwarf. Welcome to the stream, everyone. I would say this looks pretty nice now. It looks amazing. It's pretty early. The early parts look a lot better than like what I'm doing right now. I hope in the end it does look to a point where I'm satisfied with it though. Did I do something really stupid here again? No way, right? No way! I killed this. God damn it. Alright, let's do it again. Material 0 to 9. Material 0 to 9? How? I didn't even add a material. Jungle planks. Is it this? Aha. A 3D material. Which one said? Oh, also. Weird. I feel like something should be more colorful to match these Yoshi's Island trees. Which trees are we talking about? Are you talking about the flat plane of trees? Because those are definitely gonna disappear. They're just placeholder. I'm just autopiloting to go there. Yeah. See, now that the overworld has existed for a little bit, I'm kind of starting to like it. At first I thought it was a little bit boring, but I think it's slowly getting decent. Definitely gonna be a lot better once all this stuff is there. I need to do something about this forest though. This forest is really, really bad. I don't like the forest at all. Okay. This also feels decent. Let's add the rainbow scroll effect to the cave here. Huh. I want like this pattern here, but fully rainbow. This could work. I kind of wanted going inside. I import them via Blender. I have something called the decompilation, and Blender lets you export or Blender lets you add any Python script you want. So what you can do is you just model your level and then you export a file with all your stuff. And that goes into Mario 64. Right, the fact that Blender's scripting capabilities enables all of this. I can't tell if I'm being stupid right now. There's no way this is gonna be seamless if I just take a piece, right? Yes, this is definitely not seamless. I need to combine two textures for this effect. I have an idea. I have a great idea, actually. We take this, flatten it, rotate it, scale it to something like 128 by 8. Actually, by 1, why not? So now we can have the rainbow move like this, but then I also want a secondary pattern on it. I wouldn't start with Blender tutorials. I would start on page 1 of the Blender documentation and just keep going until you know everything Blender has. I find tutorials to be quite annoying and cumbersome. So ideally I would have a jagged line that goes at an angle. You see the white line here? I want that. Surely I can... yeah. Okay, it was that simple. Christian, when this release is will be compatible with more emulators? More than what? We can do a mirroring thing here. Wait, we can, because we have to rotate this 45 degrees. $27, 83. It's too much, right? Way too much, even. $71, 84. So that's 19, 90, 6 pixels less. Something like that is what I want. I can consume 6 for example. Oh, if it's any decent, it should, yeah. $168, so 336. I want exactly 45. There we go. Now this should work, right? Am I wrong about this? I can pick any 64 or 168 by 68 pattern of this and it will just tile? That's what my intuition says. That doesn't look like it tiles at all. Fuck. Does it need to be bigger? What do I need for it to tile? These two can tile, no problem. And up and down can tile, no problem if I go a bit further. Do I just need to repeat the pattern more? What's going on? Here's what I'm making. I'm making a little rainbowish animation. I did not try a 4x4 technique, I don't know what that is. The problem is I need this 45 degrees rotated before it tiles. And I don't know why this would work, I just have a feeling it would. Hello Newton. I'm live all the time. This is the first time being here. Okay. What should the size be? Should it be like the square root of 2 multiplied by 64? Is that it? What's that, 90? 90.5? This looks like it will tile, right? Yeah, okay, my intuition was right. Can I make this sharper though? Doesn't this feel wrong, kinda? Could it be half of this? Doesn't look right, like it could be half of this. Could it be 2/3 of it? Definitely not. No, I think we need this. Okay. Cool. This is kind of what I was trying to do. That's not fully there. Mario Kart 64 and Paper Mario come to mind. I'm analyzing Mario 64 to make my Mario 64 mod. I'm not really that interested in analyzing for the sake of analyzing. I think the zigzag pattern doesn't look very great, but maybe if we add some transparency to it. I wanted this to be a more subtle effect anyway. This sounds like great bagels from Majora's Mask. And the decomps for those games, there is a decomp for Mario Kart that just got done, just recently, but I feel like it's not really published very much about. I actually felt like I wanted to make a video about it, but then I never ended up doing it. There is a decomp for... I don't know if there's one for Paper Mario. Background view, pattern preview. What? That's a thing you can do? Select. There's no background. Maybe view, then pattern preview. That's also not a thing. Man, that sucks. Show extra options? No. The Paper Mario one got done like 2 weeks ago. And I was planning to make a video about it. One of the people that worked on it wanted to like help me make a video. That doesn't look right. Why? Oh, I see. I think this is gonna look awesome. And I've heard surprising arguments that we still don't understand even after decomp. Well, personally, I think I understand all the code now, except, like, I never read the microcode. But I know Soren understands the microcode, and the audio microcode should be very straightforward. But like, it's not that everyone understands everything about the code base. But there's no more mysteries left either, I think. Oh, the Paper Mario one was done a while back. Sorry, I misread that. I thought you said the Mario Kart one. Yeah, this is what I wanted. Oh, that's cool. I'm gonna get to help you more. If you want to help more, for sure. Hello, Dominator. Do you think you could make trees, Layla? Trees that fit Yoshi's Island? That would be super cool. Abuse me? Alright, I will abuse you. Do you see these trees? I hate them. These trees suck. Yeah. See, I need trees and I need a forest. And these are actually super important. They need to be like really well done. And the thing is, the textures can have a really high resolution. So for the background trees here, they are actually 128 by 128, the whole plane of trees here. And the trees in the foreground are 64 by 64. It should fit into Yoshi's Island, so let's look at Yoshi's Island. What do the jungles look like? Okay, that's maybe a bit too crazy. Yeah, just like normal trees, I guess. Oh, this is very pretty. Okay, let me get back to admiring my cave though. I'm really happy with the cave, actually. It really looks like a miracle cave, doesn't it? Beauty. It sucks you right in. Do you have any textures I can reference? I can send you what I used before. I guess there's a problem with the background trees, because the background trees are super curved and the foreground trees are very flat. Let's see, I used this, I think. I can send you that. That file had been sent. We also have stuff like this for like the tree trunks, but we got... Honestly, coming up with the tree design is half the work here. I think I used something like this before. But those trees just don't look very good. You heard Zaina? Did her voice shine through my microphone? Was she standing behind me and I didn't notice? Hello, Kwai. It's just Paper Mario. I sent them to you, what do you mean? I sent them to you on Discord. All of them. Don't tell me I sent them. What do you mean, oops? You made me think I sent them to the wrong person by accident. Oops, it's in the word oops. I don't get it, but okay. You have fun. Man, I gotta figure out why the Overworld gets so much praise from people. I didn't think it looked like especially good, but everyone comes in here, it's like, wow, that looks so good. Yes, definitely. That's what I did, right? If you look at this, there is kind of a low poly tree here. I plastered all over the foreground. So it needs to be a mix of 2D and 3D trees for sure. That's the only way this is gonna look good. What the hell? It's not letting me extrude. Oh, there we go. I think all stuff of Mario Worlds, they haven't really had a proper one since Sunshine. Yeah. You know what we're also stuffed off? Zelda dungeons. Do you remember when the last Zelda dungeon was? Safe, but either items or RMG I should use that since it's much more up to date. Sounds about right. Well, RMG right now actually can't seem to play my ROM rig, so I can't really recommend RMG. And RetroArch is kind of always dog shit, so I can't recommend RetroArch either. Yeah. N64 emulation currently is in a pretty terrible state. What is Mario background pillars with faces called? Sometimes they go up and down. Background pillars, penis hills? That's what I call them. I still have on my list to maybe add a few of those penis hills. Wait, Mad Mario Productions is in here? Mad Mario Productions. Dude, you're in the game. Did you know? Look at this. Yes, we can do 2 textures at once. But they have to be a lower resolution. They have to basically share the resolution then. You got a plan? There. Mad Mario movie. We also have cease and desist. And we got wanted Yoshi for tax fraud. What do you think of this mission that I'm gonna add now? You hit the switch and then you go into this, and with the A button you can jump with the roller coaster. And you can eject for C. We got Bowser's Magic Show. Assault Dinosaur. Oh, definitely Lara. That could look very good. Honestly, I'm very desperate for this to look good, so any idea you can have, like, add it. The Assault Dinosaur poster is great. Ooh, that one's missing color area. Dude, I love this level. This is probably like thematically my favorite level. Thanks for the craft world. Oh, the craft world is basically done. There are some parts left unfinished because we're waiting for Bioback to get to it. But so far it's looking pretty good. Ugh. We actually already finished the world that comes after that, which is a space civilization world. The game is actually like pretty close to completion at this point. And then I will have my freedom. How many tries are you aiming for the tree? Well, this one is 6 plus 6, 12. So yeah, but you can go a bit more than 12. But I think you should try to stay below 18. Is Baby Yoshi in the sack? Baby Yoshi is in the sack. Baby Yoshi has a whole power-up in this, actually. He has a tongue you can use as a grappling hook. Why is the sensitivity so all over the place? And the directionality too. How? So next game you might work on. I don't know. I'm making this one. Let me be. Well, actually, there's already like 3 games I'm working on, right? So I guess you can just deduce which the next game is that I will release. I am a game developer after all. Wee, that looks pretty nice. Should this just do this maybe? How is this ever going to look fine? I don't know. Ooh, how do we do this transition? It feels like it doesn't matter what I do, it can't be fine. Unless I pull the wall way up. Or we say, fuck it, there is mountain here instead of forest. Think of the a non-Mario game, you're creating a title president and buy a game you worked on and happy to on Steam? Yes, definitely. There's a chance I will turn this into a non-Mario game, like replace all the Mario IP and put it on Steam as well. It would have some extra features, new character, new story, just like the same levels and objectives mostly. It should be legally possible because of the recompilation. Honestly, that's probably fine too. Later, depending on how much space they take. Like if they take up more space, then yeah, it's just gonna be like that. I don't have a hard limit on the try count. But also there's a good chance that he'll send it to me and I'll be like, ah yeah, I can see 1 or 2 more triangles I can save. Yes, I would, baby Yoshi. Just imagine the promotional power of being like, yeah, in 2025 no one optimizes their games anymore, but we actually optimized our games so much it literally runs on a Nintendo 64. That's what you sent me. Oh, yes, that is nice. That's like a foreground tree. I think that works pretty well. But how's the 16 triangles? One, count them. That's not 16. Oh, something weird's going on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's 12 triangles. She's trying to sneak hidden triangles into my game. I knew it. Anyway. Oh, I have an idea on how this could work. What if we do like that? Move this one over here. You can show the transfer from instance of Blender? Yes, I did. But I don't need to, they already show down here. So one tragic thing about this overworld is going to be that we have to fuse the level parts at the very end to avoid all the duplicate work we'd otherwise have to do. So for this is gonna look pretty bad for a long time. So I'm going to release as a ROM and a PC, but if you're able to sell this as a new game, it's something that would be so down. Yeah, I've had terrible experience with emulators on releasing the game, so I would like to release it as like a PC game as well, like right away. You change all the investment pressure and upset timelines and we will optimize. No, I don't think that's how it works. I work in the video game industry. I know why games aren't optimized. The warrior card thing? What's that? But I'm also not someone who complains that video games are not optimized in the current year, just for information. The reason I pointed it out as an our marketing angle is because I know that other people care. The game you played in the last 10 years has been impressed you with its optimization. I don't play very many games. I have to think about games I played in the last 10 years to begin with. Let's see. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom's physics engine is pretty cool. That's one thing I can point out that impressed me programming-wise, I guess. When you were trying to make a low poly real car a long time ago, and I wanted to help, but I was not sure optimization was back then. Oh, right. I remember the Vario car. You won't squeeze out all the room, okay, I think there's multiple reasons. So, obviously, it is uneconomic to optimize a game. Like, you could just... Instead of developing one optimized game, you can just develop 2 games. And pretty much everyone is better off for it. That's kind of the point of having like stronger machines, that you are able to squeeze out games with like less performance optimization. That's probably the point of the Switch too, because it means devs can make games faster. At least that's how I see it. There is the fact that optimizing is actually like kind of difficult compared to programming in unoptimized ways. It is a lot harder to make an optimized game work well than it is to make an unoptimized game work well. Because if you want to optimize the game, you actually need to be like good at programming. Whereas if you just want to make a game, fucking anyone can do it. It's super easy to just make a game. So now to make an optimized game, you need to hire way more expensive people that are actually like really good at programming. Unless, of course, you don't want it super optimized, but just a little bit optimized. In that case, yeah, almost everyone can do it. But once you start optimizing, there's a lot of crazy things you can do that are not very maintainable, that are like, you need to really 100% understand the code to be able to touch this. Wufu. What kind of floor should we be using here? I feel that volcanic rock does not fit at all because we're so far away. So let's get a new type of rock here. Some gravelly type path. Oh, also one big reason for unoptimized games is the base engine you're using. Writing an engine from scratch is very unreasonable for most people. 1, it's very difficult to do. 2, it takes really long. So they use off-the-shelf engines that are not really tailored to what they want in a game. So just through that, you're already like throwing away like half your performance. So what, you're gonna try to optimize the rest? Like, you can release a game that has 40% of its theoretical best frame rate, or you can spend an extra like 10,000 developer hours and get it to 48%, but like your engine is so dog shit that the most you can get out of it is like 50% unless you rewrite the whole engine. Is that worth it? Not really. Where's the high house rushing us? I tried to maintain at least a bit of degradation, but I couldn't. Well, crunch is definitely also something that will reduce code quality, right? I'm just saying, like, even if you worked at a relaxed pace, you would be made to release multiple games at a relaxed pace instead of one game very fast. You worked at a company where they rushed you and they didn't use Git? That job's not real, bro. What? There's no way there's a professional company working without Git. If you will not. What? No, do you not hear what I'm saying? Even if they gave you enough time to work at a relaxed pace, they would not tell you, hey, spend this little time that we need you to spend on making the game better. They would tell you, like, make more. Look what you sent me, you're over-imagining. Okay. No, I like this. You can probably remove some of the back tries here. But the 4 triangles is pretty good. What? I don't know. A company that's like programming without Git is completely unimaginable. Is it 55? That's way too much. Are you sure this is 55? Oh, I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Where's the other 25? I guess there could be like 2 here and some here. Yeah, we might have to rotate these slightly. They had me as a programmer, but ended up doing both front and back end. That place sounds like it was bound to go down. Is that place out of business now? How can you be that like inefficiently and terribly managed? I suppose mismanagement could be a real cause for games being poopy too. I actually feel like that's what's going on at Game Freak, like extreme mismanagement. Because the reason I'm saying this is because a lot of Game Freak stuff leaked, and they had a lot of really cool animations that leaked and were never implemented in any game. That has to be mismanagement. Like clearly they have people capable of producing cool stuff, but it just never makes it into the games. So maybe we really should be hating managers more, and the people working there less. Which, honestly, to me, that's unexpected. I know everyone's been saying that, but, you know, people say stupid shit like that all the time because that's what feels good to say and not because that's what seems to be true. But I think they were right that time. Ooh, that looks terrible. 10 years ago I was pretty dumb. I was paid for 5 hours a day, 5 days on paper, but the workouts was by a 2-hour lunch pass. That was weird. Right, more beginners or less skilled programmers, mostly so they don't have to pay that as much. Yeah, so I know of companies where what they'll do is they hire you, and then in the contract it says something like you are paid only if our product made this much profit. So like you take on 100% of the risk. Which, first off, I feel like that should be illegal. But also, like if you do something like that, I'm sure you would have no qualms about hiring complete beginners. If people lent me that I was basically a junior extend paid like crap. Yeah, it sounds like you got completely scammed there. What were you making there? With something like that, I have to imagine as you were making a video game. Because no way else would they find people like to work there, right? Oh, okay, so at least you were paid normally. Right, you're on YouTube, you have a lot of delay. Shit. Everything I say, you will hear like 2 minutes later. The only ROM developers that went to make their own indie games, two that come to mind, are Dr. M64 and of course Toby Fox. Many do. I think even Brody did. I think the game is done now. Or actually no, I don't think the game is done, but the demo is out. And I mean, it's pretty normal. Especially if you've been in the hobby for a long time. I definitely think starting with Romex is a good idea though, because you can get more practice, because you get feedback faster, and that makes you improve faster. Few people just start out great as a game designer, you know? I don't know if Toby Fox made Romex first, or like how long he's made Romex for. I would say he's definitely like an exception. He sent a visual. Yeah, it's a pretty nice tree. I like it. So are you trying to make trees that fit with the background trees here, and then that's what we do? Also, an automatic machine with touchscreen for my use, so I have to pay attention for a lot of small things from when you have to use that to database must come out of GDPR. Ah. Interesting. Surprising too. Yeah, the tree is nice. I like the tree. I think we also need a texture with different colors, because the colors I use here are terrible. They don't fit Yoshi's Island at all. Manchester United seem very good at making sure the game gets enough runtime and resources, but they also make sure everything is really safe/planned. I think that's a curse of there being so much money put into these games. The more money you put in, the more you have to be absolutely certain that the game will throw a profit. You know, child's brain, more dragonflies, please. I don't understand. What are you making that face for? Tell me when the ad is over. Oh, I guess you can't hear me. Should hire more indie developers like they did with Cadence of Hyrule. Did Nintendo hire anyone there? Yo, you got a sub and I missed it? Anyway, I was saying, Lara, that I don't like the colors of the current backgrounds. Like, this looks poopy and it doesn't look like it fits Yoshi's Island at all. It should be more like caramel chocolate pudding, you know what I mean? It's like cotton candy, it's like sweet. The words I'm saying do not make sense for graphics, but you understand me, right? Was I missing? Oh, you were not missing anything. I'm just saying for if you tag chat, like that's what I'm looking for. Warmer colors, maybe? That might be a correct word to use. This is more like walking in cinema popcorn, the one's coded in yellow. Yeah. Just changing the hue? No. Anyway, I'm sure Lara knows what I mean. She draws textures too, so I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all. There we go. Didn't give you everything you said because I was stuck on an ad, so I wasn't sure that's what you gave. I said it looks fine. I just said that when you make the colors, I don't like the colors we have right now on the reference texture. I think they look very bad. They need to be sweeter to fit into Yoshi's Island. Meow, 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 meow. Sorry. Sometimes the cat in me just comes out. Is the Yoshi head still Yoshi head from the sky? Yeah, just a very deformed one. You can kinda see the Yoshi head if you really squint. What is the image size? That really depends on what you do. If you want to do 16 colors, then you can do 64 by 64. If you're fine with... if you want grayscale, 64 by 64. If you're fine with 16 different colors, 64 by 64. The transparent color is part of this. If you want more than that, 32 by 64. Yeah, I don't think it really matters whether the island is Yoshi head from above or not. It is a cute idea, but in the end, who cares? I mean, I'm still trying to get it to be that shape, but only as long as it doesn't impact the gameplay negatively. Alright, let's take a look at what this looks like now. Get a little bit of a feeling for it. Yeah, I kinda like it. And the transition to volcanic rock here looks good too, I think. Nice. Okay. We still need that side of the underground tunnels. Alright, to be honest, I'm feeling pretty exhausted for today. This is the Yoshi huts. Yoshis are gonna be living here. But I'm feeling pretty exhausted for today, and I think I'm gonna call it quits early today. Would like to work a little more on course 7. So I had hoped we could finish this today, but I don't think we can. I'm gonna finish this next time and then also start on the underground tunnels. So until then, bye bye!